Welcome to Dance with Disease. My name is Ren. In 2016, my index finger started wiggling, which is great if you're training a dog, but I don't have a canine companion. And then the word Parkinsons came into my life. I knew from the beginning that this was not the downward spiral of doom as guaranteed by the brochures, but a kick in the ass to look at my life and change. This podcast is dedicated to sharing my magical journey of healing through trying every alternative therapy imaginable. Thanks for joining me. Let's dance.
Good morning, friends. It is 5:55. I slept in till 5:30. I had a great sleep. Yeah, great sleep. Vivid dreams. And yesterday, I had an interesting experience. I went into the Pedigo, my new employer, Pedigo Bikes, and I went in for 4.5 hours, which was 2 more hours than the day before, and I did quite well. Actually. So I'm going to slowly try to increase it so I can work a full day. It seems so vulnerable, like, oh, I can't work a full day. But at the same time, it is what it is. I got to work with what I got, and what I got is this. Yeah. It's and I had an interesting learning experience with Gail and Bob. See, these people that came in and bought bikes. I took them for a test ride. And it felt so natural to be the instructor for these two people as they learned the bikes. And going slow at their pace felt right. Rather than the pace of impatience. And it's weird, this impatience that I feel about this experience, fulfilling this physical experience I'm having right now, fulfilling itself and moving on and recovering. The impatience I have for that is part of a broader impatience, like that I feel when I get impatient when I'm cycling. It's interesting, right? And it's just this programmed response, or this patterned response that I'm yeah, it's interesting because I love cycling, but the way that my habit is to go fast. And fast, especially around motorists, is impatient. Because motorists want to look out for people, and want to do the right thing, and I'm pushing the wrong buttons. Interesting. Yeah, I'm pushing the wrong buttons. Just not. I'm being Dustin and not Ren. Ren is patient. Ren is patient. That's the most important piece of this right now. It's patience. You gotta be patient, because this is gonna take as long as it's gonna take. I can play my part and not exacerbate things and drag it out. And generally, fast is slow. Notice that with most things. Fast is slow. So it's time to just accept the reality as it is, which I'm pretty good at regardless, but yeah, but accept the reality as it is, and just I just saw my phone and realized I used to have to distract my mind when going to sleep and listen to an audiobook. I don't have to do that anymore. I can just lie down and go to bed. That is a huge win. Anyway, I'm blathering. I'm feeling really good. Symptoms are what they are. But symptoms are it's getting easier to function. It's getting easier to be seen in public because I'm way more functional. Is that repetitive? It is. So be it. Well, start a shake. how does one So, I do a guided hypnosis during this session, a healing hypnosis, because I have seen and read too much about the power of the mind. And the challenge I'm having with the power of my mind right now is obsession. I'm thinking about bikes. Apparently it's normal. But, thinking about how I can improve the customer experience for people that come into Pedigo. It's really interesting to watch or to observe and to be less judgmental. Well, the layers of the mind, the layers of protection that the ego creates. It's thick. But what I've noticed is that, so I did 200 through this organization called Vivers. I got so in the end it was 106 therapy sessions. And the fear I had before the session started and the fear that I experience now are light and day. Light, night and day. It's like I experience so much more joy now because of that, despite the constant reminder that this physical body is not optimal. So that says a lot about Mikey Flynn, the therapist, and the efficacy of that modality. Crazy, like really, really good. Really, 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 really good. Yeah, it's nice to see how far I've come. I've come so far. And then to not beat myself up over these areas that need to be let go of as well, like impatience. Impatience has been a big one. Yeah. Letting go, let go. My ringtone is Obi-Wan Kenobi from the first Star Wars film. I copied or duped it from the internet. And it's let go, let go, let go. That's the challenge, and that's been huge, to be able to let go of like obsessive thoughts. Because really, I'm not in that space at the moment. I'm not at the shop. I'm not with the customers. I'm here. I'm in this moment, and generally I'm pretty good. I would say that I'm a lot better than I used to be. For sure, in terms of being able to be present. Way better, way more present than I ever have been. Thinking about talking to a buddy of mine yesterday, and despite me wanting to, or the transformation that I'm going through, Dustin still arises. So the Pedigo is more comfortable with people calling me going by my name Dustin rather than Ren. So I figure at this point I'm going to be Dustin in that realm, and I'm really not hard and fast about any of this. Ren is my preference because that's who I'm becoming, but Dustin was certainly a bike guy. And quite a bike guy. It's nice to have expertise. It's really nice to have expertise. Yeah. So I'll be Dustin at the shop and I'll be Ren with everybody else, or Ren the artist. So I figure the Ren persona is going to be I might have an air of pretentiousness. I hope you have a great day.
Thank you for listening to the Dance with Disease podcast. My name is Ren. It's been a pleasure to have you here today. For more podcasts and the films, Dance with Disease, log on to YouTube, Ren the Artist. See you next time.